Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Sarah. You can find me anywhere on Sarah of Horror, and I'm of course doing my 31 days of horror challenge in October right now, where I review one horror movie every day in October. Otherwise, I'm just talking about movies, TV shows, and other things I find interesting to talk about. And yes, we have another review in my pajama clothes day. And yeah, I just felt like being comfy today. I'm not going out or anything. So yeah, I might as well be in my pajamas already, staying in bed, watching a few more horror movies and editing stuff, writing my screenplays, and yeah, a very lazy but productive day. But today I'm here to talk about a recently watched movie, and by recently I mean yesterday, and that is Your Host. Your Host from 2025, directed by D.V. Medoff, starring Jackie Earle Haley, Jamie Flatters, Ella Ray Smith, David Angland, and Joelle Ray. Okay, so in this one we have four friends. One of them has a summer cabin and they are all staying there for some fun time. But unfortunately, a kind of psychotic killer ruins that, when they are all being forced to play this sadistic game by the psychotic killer. So they have to play a lot of twisted games to either survive or meet a very gruesome fate. So, I am a huge sucker for these types of movies. Like, you have to play games to survive. Or, there are deadly traps. Squid Game, Alice in Borderland, Would You Rather. Movies like that. I just love them. Most of them. There are a few of those that are not bangers. So, I was very excited to watch Your Host, and it stars Jackie Earle Haley. He portrayed Freddy in the remake of A Nightmare on Elm Street, and no shade to Jackie Earle Haley at all. No one can do it like Robert Englund, but I think Jackie is a good actor, and I think he really showed that in this film. Once he gets going, he just doesn't stop. It's like there are so many million things going through his little psychotic mind, and just the way that he acts, like he's 100% committed to this host role, hosting a deadly game show role, and that was really amazing to watch. And then of course we have this group of four friends with like very different friend dynamic. One of them is a like huge asshole. That is the guy that everyone is rooting for to die, basically. So we have two women and two men, and things kind of turn very dark pretty quickly with some of these games. And I mean, the games are just insane to start with. In the first one, it's like very simple, rock, paper, scissors, but it turns into a very gruesome thing. And I like that. I like that kind of thing where you take like an innocent enough game and turn it into something horrible. And also, I was very impressed by some of the SFX, the gore effects. They were very creative, especially one character which suffered a wow, what a fate. Like that head prosthetic, the head makeup, amazing. I was looking at that, and they had like spent a few extra moments just showing us that instead of showing and then cutting away. They really stayed on that head, which was a very good decision. So, deadly games combined with a really good psychotic killer, combined with really good gore and SFX. I mean, to me, that's a banger. And then we get some kind of backstory, of course, to get to know why, like what motivates this psychotic killer. And yeah, that part is interesting, but it's not as strong as they might portray it to be. Like they almost got there, but I still found it very enjoyable. And I do like when we get some explanations. Like, of course, there are some movies where we don't need to know anything at all. Nothing. Like, I would say in Strangers 2, Pray at Night. Not the new Strangers, do not get them confused, but in Strangers 2, Pray at Night, you know, it's enough that someone says, because you were home. That was enough for me. But in this one, it's good that we get some, you know, background story. And I really liked Anita. I think she acted so well. There was like one scene when the host was approaching her and she just looked so scared and terrified. And also, you could see how much all of this impacted her. And I thought that was a beautiful but very, you know, sad moment, of course. But I think she did a really good job. So yeah, I like this whole vibe because literally anything could happen. It was intense. I was like, wow, okay. And I love movies that can, you know, they can take off in any direction, or anything might literally happen every second. Like, you're not safe at all. So yeah, I think this is one of the better ones in this subgenre of deadly games. And I wish we get more movies like this. So of course, if you have more tips about deadly games, movies, traps, those types of movies that I might not have seen, I've seen a lot. So of course, feel free to comment them below, and yeah, I'll see if I watch them or not. And another game was where we got to know more of the characters, like personally, and I really appreciated that. And yeah, it put a lot of things into perspective moving forward, and also between the characters. So I think that was a good thing to add in the film. As I said, I just literally watched Your Host yesterday and I had a fun time doing it. And yeah, hoping to see more movies like this. And I was happy to see Jackie in this role. He really fits this type of role really well. Not only the kind of psychotic part, but also just acting in any way. So, what do I give Your Host? Hmm. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. So an 8 out of 10 to Your Host. This is just my type of film. And yeah, I enjoyed watching it. And of course, if you've seen the film, let me know in the comments below what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out on my journey to 10k subscribers. That would be amazing to hit someday and to just see how big the horror community really is. But yeah, of course, I'll be back tomorrow with another review. So see you back then. Bye.